Alrighty, this is part two. The internet cord has not been taken away yet, but I'm pretty sure he'll take away the cord anytime now. So, yeah, obviously. Yeah, going back to the Matrix topic, if Warner Bros. Is not interested in selling off the rights, then I will not make the Matrix trilogy. I'll just do the Gray Escape. I have nothing to lose. I'll just do the Gray Escape. I'll do the Gray Escape, my romance story, then that amazing hidden vampire movie, and I'll end off my phase one with the Western gangster movie. I might do the Western gangster movie, or I might purchase the rights off the company that did Red Dead Redemption. I can do an adaptation off the game of that. I can do a Red Dead Redemption adaptation, game adaptation. You know how Tomb Raider is based off the game? I can do a Western gangster movie based off Red Dead Redemption. I can do that for that movie. And have Shia LaBeouf, or I can just tell. I'd rather just tell my own story. I'll tell my own Western gangster story. If I can't think of a good story, I'll just purchase the rights off Red Dead Redemption. I can do a Western Gangster movie based off that if you want, but I mean, chances are I'll just make up my own story. You can have what? You can have Shia LaBeouf in the movie. You can have Leonardo DiCaprio. I think Henry Cavill is good for the Western Gangster movie too. Henry Cavill's good for The Gray Escape. He's also good for the Western Gangster movie. He's also good for the Hit Round movie too. I might have him chosen for one of those movies. Henry Cavill's a small ace actor. He's worth like 40 million bucks. But chances are, in a good 16 years from now, he might become an ace actor. He might be worth 80 by then. By the Gray Escape, Henry Cavill might be worth maybe 45 million bucks by the time of the Gray Escape. But by the time we do the Western Gangster, that's like 16 years from now. If I do the Western Gangster, he'll be worth like probably 50, 60 million. Perhaps. If he's worth like under $60 million, I'll pay him the small A-lister salary. Pay him like 15.9 million. 15 million base. He doesn't get a bonus obviously, but you give him a nice 0.0 like 0.04% of the profits. Good deal for him. 0.03, 0.04 of the profits. 0.04 is a nice like $18 million in a roll. He's a good pitcher for a guy. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. So I'm saying it's a good pitcher for him, obviously. I can picture him in the Western Gangster movie. Henry Cavill. I can have him be in the Western Gangster movie with Shia LaBeouf and Leonardo DiCaprio. But that's a long time from now. That's like 20 plus years from now, man. It's a long time from now, man. You guys already know. You can see the future. You already know who's chosen. All you Hollywood actors in Hollywood already know who's chosen from all my movies. You know what movies I'm gonna do, and you know if you're chosen or not. I have the keys. You can see the future. Everything to do with my life, you guys can see. Obviously, you can see the future. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think the internet cord might be here, guys. If it is, it's your lucky day. You guys will be able to watch it. You guys will be able to watch it online with me tonight. All you nighters who struggle sleeping, you'll be able to watch it with me tonight, obviously. Then I'll watch it, and I might watch maybe a little bit of Raw Mary Burnett, and I'll go to bed and sleep. Go to bed around 4, get some sleep. And I'll wake up around the evening again, and I'm close to getting my check, so only a couple more days. Yeah. Let's talk about Zanus now. Enough about the Gray Escape. It's not guaranteed I'm going to do the Gray Escape. I might do the Matrix, but I might do the Gray Escape over the Matrix. We'll see what happens. Obviously, Keanu Reeves already know if I'll do the Matrix or Gray Escape. You can see the future. He knows if I'll do the Gray Escape or not for the Matrix. If I do the Matrix, I'm sorry, Keanu Reeves, you will not be the star of my movie, but I'll save you for the movie, and you'll have a cameo appearance. Pay Keanu Reeves a good $2 million for a cameo appearance. That's a good picture for him. 3 million you're being with your generous. No, pay him 2 million for a cameo appearance. A nice 10 minute cameo appearance, 8 minute cameo appearance in the movie. You can have him watch production. You can have him be a part of your tour if you want for the Matrix 4 movie if you want. Save him for that. I was nice to do that for him, but that's it. He will not be the star of my movie. You know what I'm saying? Whereas for the Gray Escape, will be the star of my movie. Keanu Reeves will be the star of my movie. He'll be the evil villain boss, one of the bosses. Badass fighters in the movie. Keanu Reeves. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, so the actors for Zanus. So the actors for Zanus, they are the luckiest of all the actors for my movies. Even though the Matrix actors are lucky, the Matrix actors are only luckier in the sense that they're going to be saved for longer. They're going to experience the buzz with me for much longer, obviously. But in terms of like the journey and the buzz, man, the Zanus actors are the luckiest. And Zanus will have crazy worldwide buzz. As I wrote a masterpiece, obviously. My book is worth billions, and it'll be the biggest IP in the entertainment industry, one time king. It will beat out Star Wars. Star Wars is fucking big, and yet Zanus will beat it out. Zanus will be what? Zanus will be the biggest IP, intellectual property in the entertainment industry. Will become huge. The game will be even more. If you think Last of Us, Elden Ring, and all those games are popular, like Zanus will blow those games out of the water, as you're gonna be playing as me in the game. Now you watch Plague Tale Innocence, you watch Plague Requiem, you see how top notch it is. Yeah, think of a game better quality than that. As I'm putting forward $60 million towards Zanus, and I'm putting Unreal Engine 5 technology towards my Zanus game. And that's why I look at something amazing, a fantasy world. Look at an amazing game, and Rabbit will cover that game. Yeah, look at an amazing game. Yeah, man. Obviously, I'll sign Rabbit to a $640,000 deal for the game. Pay him a $40K bonus, and pay him a $600,000 salary. All right, you're overpaying him. Yes, if you want your company to be the best, you pay him a lot of money. Obviously, you overpay the people; they'll work hard for you. You want Rabbit to work really hard and like be invested in your game and give the fans a good experience. Pay him a lot of money. I know if I pay, I can be cheap and pay Rabbit 40K if I want to do the walkthrough. If I do, he won't work as hard. He might be a bit lazy. He might kick back, and he's not really. Rabbit doesn't really feel invested and interested in the game. Yeah, because he didn't get paid as much money. But if you pay him more money, he'll be more invested. He'll give the fans a better experience. 640K is pocket change. I'm a billionaire. I can easily afford it. I can easily afford to pay Rabbit at 640K. That way, he lives a good life with his daughter and his girlfriend or his wife, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? He can provide for his. He's already rich. He makes good money. But if he's making that money and making his money off YouTube, Rabbi's obviously living a really the rich 1% life. You can provide for his family. He can pay for his daughter's school. You know what I'm saying? He can do good things with his life, with his family, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Rabbi's married. I think he's married. He's married or he has a girlfriend, but I know he has a daughter. So if you want Rabbi to work harder for you, pay him a lot of money. That way he lives a great life with the money that he made off the walkthroughs. Some saying. That way Rabbi lives a good life, obviously. Yeah, my stepfather's still upstairs. So yeah, high chance the internet code will not be here, guys. Chances are he will disconnect it. Chances are he will disconnect it. Obviously. Yeah, man. Zanus will be the biggest IP in the entertainment industry, guys. It will even what? Be more popular than Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Marvel. Yeah, man. If you think Marvel is big, you know what I'm saying? If you think Marvel is big, obviously, Zanus will be even bigger than Marvel. And Marvel is like the biggest IP in terms of movies. Marvel's not as big as Star Wars as a whole. As an entire product, intellectual property, it's not bigger than Star Wars. But in terms of movies, Marvel is even bigger than Star Wars. As the Marvel movies are grossing more money than even the Star Wars movies. As I'm saying, as Endgame what? Endgame topped what? Topped Force Awakens in the box office. You see what I'm saying? The Avengers movies topped Last Jedi and what and Rise of Skywalker in the box office. Yeah, Marvel is the biggest IP Marvel is the biggest movie IP, but it's not the biggest IP brand. The biggest IP brand is Star Wars. Star Wars is bigger than Marvel, obviously. They have the games more popular, the movies are more popular. The movies of Marvel are technically more popular than the Star Wars movies, but Star Wars is a bigger brand than Marvel, obviously. You can argue Marvel's bigger, but it's not. Marvel's just bigger. Marvel has a bigger movie IP. In terms of the movie division is bigger than Star Wars, as the movies are grossing more money than all these Star Wars movies, most of them. But as an entire brand, it's not bigger than Star Wars. Star Wars is more popular than Marvel, obviously. Yeah, if you think those brands are big, obviously, Zane's will blow it out of the water. Zane's will become bigger than all those IPs. So I'm saying, Zanis will become bigger than all those IPs. Really, Ivan? Yes, man. Zanis will become bigger than all those IPs. All those IPs, Zanis will be bigger than all those IPs because I wrote a masterpiece. My book, I don't know, I make a good $10 billion off my book. You know what I'm saying? Zanis will become the biggest IP in the entertainment, in the entertainment industry, yeah. I take $95 million of my money and I fund the movie and I fund the game for $46 million and you're looking at an amazing movie. An amazing Zanis movie. An amazing last hope for Zanis movie. Since there, I make an amazing last hope for Zanis movie. Yeah, because I'm funding it for $95 million. You're looking at a revolutionization of technology, guys. As the Lord of the Rings of Power, they're funding. I think 4 seasons for like $1 billion. That's 4 seasons, right? And I'm funding like only 3 movies for $1 billion. You're looking at something unheard of. The first season of Lord of the Rings was made for $45 million. That's less than half the budget of my Zane's movie, yeah? And the $45 million, don't forget, towards the first season of Lord of the Rings, that includes salaries, man. Paying all the crew and all the actors their salary, yes. You know what I'm saying? Yet I am putting $400 million towards special effects alone. That does not include salaries or set building. Yeah, my company will blow out of the water, man. The amount of money I'm putting towards salaries, towards special effects, is almost the amount of money that went towards the entire show, the first season of Lord of the Rings. I'm putting 400 million plus towards special effects CGI, man. 400, 410, 415, most likely around 420, 425 million range. Because the leftover money I have in the budget, I'm going to pour it all towards the rest of it towards special effects. So I might even put even 4, maybe 30 towards special effects. Yeah, man. Look at something unheard of for my world building, for the horror of the demon wolves and bats, for the what? For the war, the action sequences in the war, the battle sequences in the movie and the war. Something better than Helm's Deep, man. Remember Helm's Deep, how top notch it was? Yeah, man. Think of a war better than that. An unheard of war, man. Yeah, because I poured so much money towards the movie. Yeah, and I'm going to be releasing on 8K Blu-ray. 8K Blu-ray or 4K Blu-ray. If 8K Blu-ray does not come out, I'll release it on 4K Blu-ray. If it does come out, I'll release it on 8K Blu-ray. Some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. And after this video, I'll enjoy the show either before you guys or with you guys. It just depends if the internet cord is taken away or not. I hope he doesn't take away the cord. That way you guys can watch it. All you nighters, all you guys who are on the other side of the world who are waking up or who are awake, or who are about to wake up or who are awake, and all you guys on my side of the world who are sleeping or about to go to sleep, you guys will be able to watch it if the internet cord's here, obviously. And all you nighters who can't sleep, you'll be watching the video, obviously, with me. Obviously. We'll see what happens. If the internet cord's here, it's your lucky day, guys. I will what? I'll be able to what? I'll be able to what? I'll be able to watch the video with you guys. obviously. Yeah. Yeah, man. Those Zayas actors are lucky, man. You get to experience success and fame with me and VJ. Me and VJ. You're gonna get to experience success and fame with me and VJ. Yeah, man. King, Ivan, Queen, VJ. You're gonna be a part of that story. Aratat, the devil himself, the king wolf of the south. They don't call Aratat the king wolf of the south. No, they call him the devil wolf king. Whereas Ephesus, they call him they call him the what? The Bat King, right? The Devil Bat King, and they call Ephesus the Bat King. They don't really talk about Ephesus much, but they call Tactus and them call him the Bat King, obviously, the Devil Bat King, and Aratat they call him the Devil Wolf King, the King of the Cell, the Devil Wolf King, the Master Wolf King, and they call him that, the Devil, Like some people also call him the Devil. Because Aratat's the devil himself. Yeah, he's the devil. They call him the devil. The Southerners call him the Devil Wolf King. In the South, obviously. Like an amazing story, yeah. Think of an advanced world like Pandora. You have the South that's cursed. Aratat's the king of the South, the animal kingdom, obviously, and all the demonic bats and wolves live there. All the demonic wolves live in Barak. Aratat's the king of the South. He wears clothing. He has this psychotic clown look. He has hair. He has big pointy ears, big clawed hands, big clawed feet, and he wears clothing. He's a psychotic wolf king in the South. Obviously, yeah. No, it's in Ephesus is the king bat of the mountains in the ancient Gilead city. Those are top notch. Yeah. Ephesus is the king bat of the mountains. Yeah. Obviously, Ephesus is the king bat of the mountains. Yeah. He's a devil bat too. And you have the north that's holy, holy terrain. That's where all the humans live in the north. Yeah, all the humans live in the north. The humans all live in the north, obviously. Just the northerns. The northerns all live in the north, where the southerns, the Syrians and the Sapiens, live in the south. They're southerns. Whereas the rest of the humans live in the north of the northerns, the Zanians, right? They live in the north. And the north is holy like Rivendell, peaceful field. Look at an amazing movie, yeah, man. You have this misty veil that veils the south. It's not in the book, but in the movie, I'm going to have this mist, and this mist in the south that veils the south, obviously. And once the mist disappears, you're in a different atmosphere. And Aratat's the king of that region. He's the king of the animal kingdom, obviously. And the south is cursed. Look at an amazing story, yeah, man. The actor's gonna be part of that buzzing me. Aratat, the most horrific beings, guys, in movie history, man. Guys, I'm not joking around, man. Like, Aratat and them are gonna be so scary that children won't be able to watch it. That's how scary they are. But yeah, honey, you're gonna have to go, sweetie, you're gonna have to go in your room and play some PlayStation, man. You can't watch this. Mom, I want to watch this. I'm saying the only kids who will be able to watch it are the ones who are like 12 and up, maybe 11, 12, 10 and up. Those guys can probably watch it, but the ones who are like 4 or 5 can't watch it. You're gonna have to send them to your grandparents or buy a PlayStation for them to play games all day long. Yeah, honey, you gotta wait a couple more years so you're a bit older to watch this. Whereas the 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, they can probably watch it, but their parents be like, hey, just sit next to me. If you're scared, I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? Some parents. Whereas the 14, 15, 16-year-olds, those guys are fine to watch it. They'll watch it. They're all going to watch it. Oh, honey, this movie's rated R. Mom, Dad, I want to watch it, man. Are you sure? Aratat's the devil himself. Mom, I want to watch this. Okay, fine. Just sit next to me. If you're scared, just know that I'm right here. Just call next to me. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at demons and devils, yeah, that's why Zanes will have crazy buzz, man. You're looking at crazy worldwide buzz for Zanes. Yeah, man. Aratat, the devil himself. And that's why Peter Jackson will have a blast. He's a part of that buzz me, man. Creating all the demonic characters in the concept arts. Peter will be like, yeah, Ivan, I can't wait to work on your movie, man. Building that world, that like world like Pandora. Like you have that planet Pandora, right? You have this a vast prehistoric world, like the north, the south. The south is cursed. Aratat's the king of the south, the animal kingdom, yeah. And we create all the demonic characters. Ivan, I can't wait to create all these demonic characters, Ivan. I'm gonna have a blast. People will have a blast working on a movie, yeah, man. You know, I had much more blast working on your movie than I did fucking Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Even though Lord of the Rings I had a blast, I was a dirty slave. Yeah, I made a lot of money, but I was a dirty fucking slave. Hollywood did not spoil me the way you spoiled me, Ivan. Staying at a suite for 1 year. Hollywood didn't do that. The Hollywood executives don't own a 300 million condo or a 60 million yacht. No, they don't have as beautiful property as you, like your Grand Hills property. Yeah, their technology. They gave me a shit of your budget. You gave me an unlimited budget. Yeah, yeah, man. I gave Peter an unlimited budget, man. For Zanus. I gave Peter an unlimited budget for Zanus. Yeah, man. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go upstairs and get a coffee. Don't hate me, I'm saying. Skip the video if you don't want to wait. I'm just saying that. Skip the video. Ugh. Alrighty, sorry for the wait. I have to take a leak first. So I took my leak and I went upstairs to get my coffee. I hate when you do it. Yeah, skip the video if you don't want to wait, man. You waited to go down 3 minutes. Skip the video if you don't want to wait. Yeah, man. Zanus will have crazy worldwide buzz like you've never seen before. Hence why you guys are all gonna feel like shit, man, when you see that fame of me and VJ, man. The fame you see me and VJ trending with all the actors and Peter Jackson. Something crazy. The tour, if I go touring, that's gonna trend, man. You're gonna see that trending on Twitter. All that trending on Twitter. The world tour. Me and Peter and them, we go on a tour in Canada, the States, Europe, China, Japan, and Australia, New Zealand. It's all trending. behind the scenes. It's finally gonna hit your minds. Oh my god! Like if only we opened the door for ride, we would have seen all this in public. Yes. I gave you guys a warning. Look, man, if you want to keep me behind the scenes, man, you know what I'm saying? And because you see how when I'm king, I'm behind the scenes, you're left behind. You're gonna regret your decision. But you guys knew this. You still made the choice anyway. You're stupid people, man. You knew if by doing this, I'd be left behind. You'll be left behind. And now when I'm touring with Vijay, also, if you're gonna wish it was I want to see Ivan speak, man. You see some small clips of Peter, Vijay, and all the actors and me speaking. Oh, it's so cool seeing Ivan speaking in the world too. Fuck, man, I wish I saw this in the public eye. Yeah, you open the door for you would have seen all this in the public eye, man. You would have seen me on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You would have seen me and Vijay on YouTube touring. You guys chose our fucking bullshit sex causing lives over that glory because you're stupid people, man. You're fucking stupid people, man. Yeah, man. And now when I'm king, you're pissed off that it's all behind the scenes. Yes, you wanted to keep behind the scenes. As now you're left behind. So what did you get by doing this? You're fucking stupid people, man. Yeah, man. Ivan, how crazy, guys? If you think Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame had crazy buzz, nothing compared to the buzz of Zanis. Nothing. Zanis will blow it out of the water. Remember that trailer? Evacuate. Remember that trailer? Evacuate the city. Prepare your defenses. And get this man a shield. Remember that? The Avengers trailer? Remember that? The Avengers trailer, obviously? Yeah. Remember that? Yeah. Think of Buzz 3 times that. Avengers, you had a good, I don't know, 200 million people worldwide. The movie Avengers Infinity War did $2 billion. The average ticket price was about $11, or good, I don't know, 210, 220 million people worldwide were going crazy. Around 200 million people went crazy worldwide for Avengers Endgame. 200 million people went crazy worldwide for Star Wars Force Awakens. You know what I'm saying? 100 million people went crazy for Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. If you, compare 100 million people to what? To the entire English-speaking world. 1,000,000,003 people going crazy, man. And that's probably looking at something crazy for the Buzz of Zanis, man. It looks something crazy. So crazy, Peter Jackson were never going to be the same. They're going to be so, like, they're going to be like, holy shit, they're going to feel on top of the world, man. Holy shit, I feel bad for the world. Yeah, he's taking away the cord. I hear him coming. Yeah, sorry, guys. You guys will not be able to see the video with me in a couple hours from now because the cord is taken away. So you're going to have to wait. Don't hate me, guys. You're going to have to wait in a couple hours. You're going to have to wait hours from now, and I'll upload the video for you guys to watch. But I'll make sure this time all 3 videos get uploaded. As earlier yesterday, I accidentally deleted part 2. I thought all 3 videos were uploaded, hence why I deleted the videos. And I went on YouTube again. It said part 2 has not been uploaded. I'm like, oh fuck! I deleted the video, and you guys couldn't watch my part 2, obviously. Some singer. Yeah. Yeah, man. Zanis will have crazy buzz like you've never experienced before, man. Ivan, why would it have crazy buzz? These are my reasons. There's many reasons. There's 4 reasons. It's an Ivan movie. So because I'm in the movie, the whole world wants to see me, obviously. And VJ too. They want to see me. I'm not with the main show. Don't hate me, but they want to see me and VJ in the movie, obviously. That's the first reason. It's VJ's first big budget movie. Oh my god, it's so cool seeing VJ as Lithia, Ivan's lover, yeah. And you have me as Prince Tactius, obviously. That's the first reason. The second reason, it is $1 billion movie. It's unheard of technology. Most expensive movie ever made. There's a reason why Avatar has crazy buzz, because it's like what? Avatar has like the best, when Avatar came out in 2009, that was like unheard of technology. No one has ever seen anything like that before. No one has ever seen 3D technology. I remember when I saw Avatar, I'm like, holy shit, this is cool. Well, think something better than Avatar for what? For Zanis. Remember that World of Pandora that looked amazing back in 2009? Yeah, think of something better than that. Because I poured $1 billion towards the movie and unheard of technology. So the first reason, it's an Ivan and VJ movie. Everyone wants to see Ivan and VJ in the movie. I'm a son of God, obviously. VJ Spirit God. The second reason, it's the most expensive movie ever made. Think of something better than even what you got for Pandora, man. Avatar was only made for, I heard about $300 million. You got a world like that. They probably put maybe, I don't know, $60, $80 million towards Pandora for Avatar. Because I heard for Avatar they hired cheap actors for that movie. That way they can put all the money towards special effects. That's why for Avatar, is how there's no big stars in that movie. All those actors are not really big actors because they poured all that money. Yeah, let's hire cheap. Let's put all this money towards the movie and hire cheaper actors, and they did that. Hence why you got what there were no big stars in what there were no big stars in Avatar. Ivan, how much money they put to? I don't know. For Avatar, for a world like that, they probably put a good maybe, I don't know, $70 million maybe towards special effects for Avatar. Maybe 80 at most, maybe 100 million they put towards special effects for Avatar, around there. Maybe 100 million they put towards that movie. 80 million, 100 million towards special effects. You got a world like that. Amazing world. We'll think of something three times better than that. I'm putting $420 million towards special effects. That does not include that, guys. The $400 million towards special effects, guys, towards my Zane's movie. That does not include the sets. I'm gonna build. Remember that I posted a picture recently on Twitter. You guys will see what I'm saying. I have the keys. You guys know. I posted a picture on Twitter recently. I said, I took a picture of on my TV of a Chromecast, a picture on a Chromecast picture. I took a picture on my TV. It shows the Chromecast picture. Remember how you saw that? You see the green mossy mountains? Yeah, you know how it looks very advanced? Yeah, think of a world like that for the North and the South. Except so the world looks more natural, but it looks very amazing. Something like Pandora, but it looks more natural. It doesn't look computery like Pandora. But it looks a little bit computery because I'm going to mix in the CGI technology, but it looks more natural. You see what I'm saying? I posted a picture on Twitter. You guys will know what I'm talking about. Yeah, think something like that for the Southern Gillies Mountains. It's surrounded by this green moss. You have the waterfall. You have this pathway, and there's mosquitoes that bite the people. You have this pathway that leads to the ancient Gillies City. You have this huge entrance. But the ancient Gillies City does not have a gate. It's just a big, like, cavey entrance. So picture something like Moria, like you saw for the Fellowship of the Ring, except there's no door. There's a big opening that leads to the city, obviously, and it's guarded by jaguars. In the book, there is one jaguar, so it's a big entrance. It's dark, and Takis has like he has a fire, and I'm saying in the movie I'm gonna have there's a couple jaguars guarding the entrance, whereas in the movie I'm gonna have a couple jaguars guarding the entrance, whereas in the book only one jaguar guards the entrance. Yeah, when you guys see that picture that I posted on Twitter, yeah, think something like that for the Southern Gillies Mountains. I'm gonna tell Peter, I'm thinking something like this for the Southern Gillies Mountains. Ivan, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's beautiful, Ivan. Yeah, you know your shit. I can picture the Southern Gillies Mountains looking like that. Yeah, there's a pathway. You have big mountains and surrounded by mossy moss. It's all green. The mountains are all full of green moss, and there's big mosquitoes that bite the people. You know what I'm saying?